I'm going to explain the basics in recording audio and just formatting it, cutting it, and making sure your levels are okay. Now, I tried to record while I was going to do the video, but having an external sound card, it kind of conflicts. So I recorded the bass fairly quickly. Hopefully you're going to hear it here. But now, a trick I want to show you is if you hit Shift F, it's going to put everything. Let's see, for example, if you're concentrating on two particular tracks, if you want to get a whole picture of everything you've been doing, hit Shift F. It'll take you there. That way you can see the whole track in the recording. Now, let me play this real quick. Okay, usually after you're done recording, your levels are usually higher than your MIDI drums and or whatever you've already mixed. Open this back up, and remember when you click on these will correspond to the particular track. So I'm going to lower this here. Just keep it out of the red. Okay. Minimize that again. Now, what you want to do, you have a lot of extra. If you hit the Z button, it's going to give you a little magnifying glass. Go ahead and select what you want to view. Now, just to get rid of this, and let's say you want to cut it just to come in as soon as the drums are done with this intro, you're going to hit the edit tool, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's a blue line right there. You just take that, hold L down, or hold your left mouse button, and just drag it over. There, all that's gone. Because sometimes you might have some feedback. Some people like it. You know, if you do, keep it there. Another trick is if you want it just to fade in, same tool, go back up here until you see the little red. Hold and drag that, and it's going to fade in. There's the volume level right there. There you go. But for purposes of this video, we're just going to we're just going to remove this, all this stuff, and mark it up onto the first measure. So it's a clip. It starts right when the drums do. Hit Shift F. It'll take you back to this. Now, toward the end, we have some extra here. Again, hold down Z, copy that, or select it, and you can take this and end it right on the 1401. Notice this is on 1/32. If you want to make sure it snaps right to the hole, then hit that, and then the fade. And you'll make sure it's right on the exact point. Okay, so now you have this whole clip is trimmed. Let me save this. Now, what you want to do here is, let's say if you have a particular riff and you want to duplicate it. So once the drums come in, all right, I got a little slide that comes in on the bass. Now, if you want to, I'm going to hit Z again. If you want to just trim that, what you can do is go up here, right click, and hit split. Now, based on this is on 1/32 again. I don't know why. It's starting to piss me off. Now you see the little pair of scissors, so it'll trim right on the exact number there. So hit delete since it's already highlighted. Boom, it's gone. Now at the ending, it should be cut right perfectly. Right there. So it just stops. But if you want to be precise, you can always hit Z. And you see a little lag here. As this ends probably on an eighth or a quarter. So we can take this, go back to edit, come down here, and where it's blue, just drag it over, and we're perfectly aligned. So now you see all these little sections here. Those are the different parts of the drums. We had the main roll, we had the fill. So if you want to what you can do is, here's a whole measure right here. Take this, hit the split again, and what's going to happen, this will... Okay, so that's pretty much one riff there, 4/4. Take your scissors and cut it. We're on 1/4 here. We should be okay. And there you go. Now you can do the same over here. So I mean, you're pretty much chopping up your audio in sections. Now this is mainly for, let's say you want to put together a quick song. You want to have 4 sets of lyrics, a chorus, this and that. So if you're in a hurry, if you want to do something quick, I'm just showing you how to copy and edit so you can take, now we have this piece here. I mean, it's a separate entity now. So you can take that, I'm going to control left arrow, and let's say you want to continue this song on. Select, and just hold control down, and you're just going to repeat again. Oh. Sorry, hold control. And the same with this. Select all this and copy it, hold control. And there you go. Hit Shift F, and now your song is extending, growing, however you want to call it. So you can take certain parts and just cut it, and you can also, if you put your cursor there on the start, you come up here, insert marker, and you can just label this start. Alright, and after the first fill, you can come here, and let's say that's where you start singing. Add that, and just put your first vocal. And then you can come up here and select wherever you want to start. Boom on the start, or go to the first vocal, and so on and so forth, and whatever you want to do. But that's how you start building this song. What I'm going to do now, let's see. Another good thing outside of this is your console mix. Go up to Views and go to Console View. Now here's all your tracks, the 4 tracks from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've recorded on 2. We have a little reverb that we added. And now what you can do here is you can pan the bass wherever you want it. Typically on standard recordings, the bass is going to be in the middle. It's going to coincide with the bass drum and the snare usually. So hit W to go to the start, and you can pretty much just... Now I adjust the bass to where you can hear the bass drum, because you want to feel the bass drum and the bass at the same time. Too much bass, you're not going to get any. And there you go. That's kind of your basics there. And let me show you one more quick thing. Let's say you want this bass to fade in. Hold Z, or, okay, for some reason, let's see. Go up here to this tool. Make sure it's on edit, because you don't want to split this. And when you see the red there, hold the left and then drag it in. So the bass drum is actually going to, or the bass guitar is going to just slowly fade in. Then it goes right back to standard volume. Or take that off. However you want to do it. But that's your basics on recording and editing. Here, you can right click and go to Audio Effects, Cakewalk, and here you have compression, phaser, pitch shifter if you want to change the pitch, delay, a little chorus. Let's try this. So you got a lot of cool effects. Yeah, some are a little too cool, right? But that's simple. You can play with all of these. It's best to, on these here's your levels here. Start a little bit lower and then add, as much as you want. It's better to be subtle than too much. So, okay, next video I'm going to add the guitars, and we'll take it from there.